Wow, 2 for already. We're still in class 1 section infinities yay. Okay, whatever lol, let's begin. Number names 301 for 100, 301, Mars affinity, 302, Jupiter affinity, 303, Saturn affinity, 304, Uranus affinity, 305, Neptune affinity, 306, Uranus affinity, 307, Proxima affinity, 308, Kepler affinity, 309, Alpha affinity, 310, Sagittarius affinity, 311, Milk affinity, 312, Water affinity, 313, Love affinity, 314, Desert affinity, 315, Space affinity, 316, Mortal affinity, 317, Enclosed affinity, 318, Hyperion affinity, 319, Cardinal affinity, 320, Ancient affinity, 321, Soul affinity, 322, Indescribable affinity, 323, Timeless affinity, 324, Clont affinity, 325, Definite affinity, 326, Omniverse affinity, 327, Solar affinity, 328, Light affinity, 329, Christian affinity, 330, Hydronic affinity, 331, Inmark affinity, 332, Colorize affinity, 333, Time and affinity, 334, Immortal affinity, 335, Zap affinity, 336, Haterius affinity, 337, Absolute existence, 338, Too much mass affinity. We are finally now in section 2 of class 1 ordinal levels. 339, Hydron infinity, 340, Hyperhydron superinfinity finite, 341, Hyperhydron mega infinity finite, 342, Hypermegahydron infinity finite, 343, Hyperhydron infinity 344, Hyperhydron superinfinity 345, Hyperhydron infinity hydron infinity 346, Hyperhydron infinity hypermegahydron infinity 347, Hyperhydron infinity hyperhydron kilofinity 348, Hyperhydron infinity 349, Hyperplex hydron infinity 350, Hyperhydron infinity superfinity 351, Hyperhydron infinity superfinity to superfinity 352, Hyperhydron infinity superfinity to superfinity 353, Hyperhydron infinity megafinity 354, Hyperhydron infinity gigafinity 355, Hyperhydron infinity califinite 356, Hyperhydron infinity califinite x4 357, Hyperhydron infinity hyperfinite 358, Hyperhydron infinity majufinite 359, Hyperhydron infinity trillifinite 360, Hyperhydron infinity infinite 361, Hyperhydron infinity ending finite 362, Absolute one fintility 363, Absolute megafintility 364, Absolute gigafintility 365, Absolute fintility 366, Absolute finitrial of everything 367, Absolute finitrial of existence 368, Google infinity 369, Google plexplexfinity 370, Google Superfinity, 371, Google Megafinity, 372, Google Infinity, 373 GOO-super-ILI-FINITY, 374, Google Infinity, 375, Absolute plus finite, 376, Hydro absolute plus finity of time, 377, Hydro absolute A, 378, Google M infinity, 379, Google Plex M infinity, 380, Google Plex Super M infinity, 381, Super Omega Cardinal, 382, Finite Null Not, 383, Finite Supernull, 384, Cardinal Null, 385, Cardinal Nullitarity, 386, Cardinal Null Singularity, 387, Omnifinity, 388, Not So Finite, 389, Eternity Restart, 390, Multiseismic, 391, Prestige True Finity, 390 to 2-1 True Superfinity 1, 393, Prestige True Megafinity 1, 394, Prestige 1 to Prestige 1, 395, Prestige Finite Tier 2, 396, Nested Prestige Finite Level, 397, Double Prestige Finite, 398, Triple Prestige Finite, 399, Soft Affinity, 400, Metaverse Finite. Finally see you next video lol.